You guys know how much I love the Neunaber Immerse, in particular, the Hall reverb type. But the reality is that every reverb type on that pedal is just fabulous. And I was super excited to learn that Neunaber has released the Wet Reverberator plugin. I can now use it when I record. And oh man, I was super excited. So I went out and bought the plugin, and yes, I paid for the plugin just like everybody else does. So I can talk about it. Oh yeah, I can talk about it. And I have not yet turned it on. And that's what this video is all about. It's me checking it out for the very first time along with all of you. So let's get to work. Here is my dry guitar tone. Just super simple, right? And I've got a volume pedal attached because we're going to do some volume swells. I also have set up the Valhalla delay because what is ambient guitar without reverb plus delay or delay plus reverb? So here's what that sounds like. All right, that's a really nice sound. So I'm going to leave that turned off for the time being. And as you can see on the screen, I've got the Neunaber Wet Reverberator plugin pulled up. These are all the default settings. I have not messed with anything. Let's turn it on again. Here's my dry tone. Here is the reverberator. Oh, ho, ho, ho. So that mix is set to 50%. That's a lot, isn't it? Oh yeah, that sounds great. So one of the things I notice right in the middle of the plugin, and again, I am discovering this along with you guys, is when I play, that's really nice. I get a visual of the tonal curve of the delay. So we've got, looks like we've got mix and delay, attack and decay in an area to the left-hand side called size and shape. Let me go ahead and increase the delay. I'm assuming that's going to be like a pre-delay kind of thing. Yep. Let's bring that all the way up. Oh yeah. That was a little volume swell action there. Let me go ahead and bring that back down to where it was, kind of somewhere around there. All right, let's check out the attack. All right. Let's bring that all the way up to 100%. Oh, okay. I can kind of hear what that's doing. So you're really kind of adjusting the attack of the actual reverb when it kicks in. Nice. All right, decay. Right now it looks like we've got it set to 5 seconds. I think I read it can go up to, oh my goodness, 120 seconds. Here we go. Oh, guys, I am loving that. Okay, let's take the mix all the way up. It might get a little loud here. We'll check it out, but let's just get the reverb sound itself with no guitar. Oh yeah, that is super nice. So let's bring it down more into the realm of maybe normality. Here we go. All right, let's explore some of the other parts and pieces of this plugin. Again, I don't know a lot about it, so I'm just discovering it with you all. So we've got this area called Tilt EQ, and it looks like we've got decibels per octave. So right now we're set to 0. Let's bring it up to 1 decibel per octave. Okay. You can hear that kind of octave thing going on. Ooh, let's bring it up to 2. Ooh, kind of like that. Now let's bring it down. Oh, yeah. That is really nice. Oh, man. Okay, let me bring it up close to 0. All right, the next section, I think I know what happens with this in the filter. So it looks like we're creating kind of low shelf and low pass and high pass, it looks like, right? So we can kind of adjust where we want that reverb to fall in terms of the frequency range of the reverb itself. Oh, yeah. That's a great way to kind of think about it with the sliders. Yeah, that's great. Let's bring it all the way up and just have a really high, kind of a high frequency. And again, I really like the visual of the graph with the kind of the dynamic audio there kind of playing along. So let's put it kind of back in the middle for a fuller range. That's really, really nice. All right, so let's check out the damping. So it looks like we've got damping attenuation, and that's how many decibels, I guess, of attenuation we're going to damp the overall reverb signal and the frequency where we're going to damp it. So let's bring this way up. We're damping right now at 10K. So let's check this out. Okay. Now turn it off, the damping. Oh yeah, you can hear how much longer we get that delay going. You can hear the high frequency kind of dies out pretty quickly when you've got the damping turned all the way up. Let's bring damping down to 2.8K and keep it turned up pretty high. Oh yeah, right. Sounds like you're in a muffled barrel or a muffled barn or something. All right, so this is going to be really flexible for really kind of fine-tuning the frequency curve of the reverb. All right, before I go any further, I see what looks to be probably some modulation and then the overall fidelity of the reverb. Let me go ahead and turn on some delay, and let's hear what delay sounds like with the Neunaber Wet Reverberator. Yeah, that sounds great, but it's like way too much. There we go. Great. Okay, so we've got an LFO here, and it looks, oh, we have 3 LFOs. Wow. And it looks like we can, so we're going to set the frequency level here. And okay, so this is definitely, we're changing the pitch on this one. Oh, yeah, that's really nice. Sweet. Okay, let's try LFO 2. And it looks like, all right, so it looks like these are all set at the same level. Again, I don't know what I'm doing here, but we'll check it out, right? So let's increase the frequency here. Huh, that's interesting. Let's change the pitch. All right, guys, to be quite frank, I'm not sure what's going on with the LFOs. I can hear the modulation, but what the difference is between the three LFOs, I'm not really sure. Sounds really great, though, in terms of the modulation. Oh, yeah. Let me increase the number of seconds of the decay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. There we go. Yeah, that's really powerful. But again, I think I'm going to have to go back and read the manual. Yeah, RTFM, right? And really kind of figure out how these three LFOs work together. I'm not really sure. Maybe you can automate them all individually when you record. I don't know, but it sounds really good. All right, let's check out fidelity. Right now we're set to 24 bits. Let's bring the bits all the way down. Oh. Ah, you can hear, oh, interesting. You can hear a lot of grunge kind of in there with a low bit rate. Let's pull it up to 10. Interesting. Yeah, that sounds cool. Let's bring it up to 24 again. All right, so you can actually change the bit rate to control the overall fidelity and kind of the grunge of the reverb. I like that. Looks like we have a width adjustment here. Let's bring that all the way down to 0. I'm guessing will be mono. Yep. And let's bring it all the way up to 150. Yeah, super wide, sounds like. There we go, back to 100. Yeah, all right, so you can kind of fine-tune the actual width of the reverb. I like that a lot. That is very nice. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the Wet Reverberator plugin. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. I've got ambient guitar content coming every week. See all of you on the next video.